can have health and wealth in the same breath, oh God. So we thank you, oh God, that we're not going to be staying where we are for the rest of our lives. We can crawl up, we can run up, we can jump up, but we're going to be up. So thank you, oh God, for Dr. Ruth Ann, who's going to be the head mistress and to teach us what we need to do. So we thank all the people who are on right now on Zoom, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And for those who are on the way, we ask the Lord to quicken their steps so they might not miss a thing. So thank you, Lord. We thank you. In your name, Jesus, we praise you. Amen.
Amen and amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful Marva out of Canada. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, I am super, super excited to be back. Yes, yes, yes. But Charlie, I can't show my hair yet because I ain't going to the hairdresser. So I ain't doing that one. But I will tell you, that journey of having to deal with death and deal with all of that stuff, it takes a toll on you. And so I've just had to recover. And like I like to say, my co-pilot always tells me, Ruth Ann, you have to take time for yourself. And if she doesn't know who she is, that's Queen Marva out of Canada. She's always telling me you got to always make sure self-care is most important. So I did take some time off to just have some self-care, but I want to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's presentation, because guess what? Guess what? You are in for a treat. We are going to share a testimony at the end that's absolutely going to blow your mind about these supplements that we have here at Psyche Global and what they're capable of doing. So we are looking for entrepreneurial leaders. We're looking for persons to join us in business. We're looking for you. Are you that individual that's sitting there saying, listen, I need more to do more. I need more to do more, because it says in the holy text that we got to be willing to go out there. We have to be willing to not just pray, but put action behind our prayer. And so with that, I want you to know that to come on board with us is to partner with a group of like-minded individuals that are going to absolutely blow your mind, not only with their support, but with what the knowledge that they have attained being in this amazing, fantastic, phenomenal company. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. Let me break it down for you. We're going to be talking about health, time, money, and opportunity. So listen, what is the point? Nurse Adley always says, what's the point of wealth if you don't have health? Okay. So if you are out there saying, listen, I have been suffering with hypertension, I've been suffering with diabetes, if you have PCOS, if you have fibroids, if you have Alzheimer's and dementia, all these things going on in your body, and you're doing it in silence, listen to me. I am telling you guys that this is the place you want to be, because we have a solution. We have a solution. Now, I'm not here to cure or mitigate any disease. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that, listen, what we have in our hands are simply and is simply amazing. Amazing. Okay, so for everybody out there, I want you to literally sit on the edge of your seats. For those that are in our Zoom, I just dropped the YouTube link as needed, so you can send and share and share and share. And if you're on Facebook, share this, share this, share this. You're going to want to share this with 5 people. I'm telling you. So I just want to give you some stats that are out there. What's been happening over the last 2 years. I know for me, well, I like to tell persons when the pandemic hit, I said, oh, now you know how I felt. And everybody's like, what? Well, for those that don't know, I've not been able to walk for now 7 years. 7 years. And I'd been in my room, in a bed, working from my bed, doing what I got to do, making it do what it do, all the way from my bed. And so I knew what it was to be confined to a space. But the world had to catch up. The world had to catch up with me. So that was like, OMG. It was insane when everybody, everything just started happening during the pandemic. So here are some stats. Unemployment in the last 2 years, 207 million people lost their jobs. Serious talk. Dire poverty increased by 8 million. 8 million. Listen, How? Why? What was going on? Well, that pandemic just really blew us out of the water. 52 million jobs were lost. And in some cases, people took the opportunity to say, you know what? I'm done with my business, closed it down. And even when the economy started to reopen, jobs were not there anymore. 122 million people are currently looking for a job. Now, mind you, I'm not knocking the jobs, but you know what JOB means, right? Just over broke. So in some instances, yes, a job is necessary. It's a necessity. It's that check that comes in on a daily basis. But what if, just what if we could show you here tonight a way that, okay, you stay on your JOB, but in the evenings, you take 2 hours a night, 3 hours a night to work something for yourself that will allow you to earn money to then feed and fund your dreams. What if I could show you that? Like, what if I could show you that? Just imagine. So some more stats and some more things to think about. In the world economy, world growth has decreased, gasoline increased, basic food increased. And even though the basic food increased, extra things they put in it. They ain't make sure all the sustenance and all the minerals and stuff was in it. No, they want things to grow faster, move faster. So guess what? They leaving out a whole heap of things that meant to be there. So also our interest rates increased. Everything went up. Okay. Crazy, crazy, insane. But a few more stats, just a few more stats, and then I'm going to go on. We have 422 million people with diabetes in the world. Let me tell you something. I know we've gone through a pandemic and we've never really looked at different diseases as a pandemic, but diabetes is a pandemic. It is a pandemic worldwide. You have to understand, these stats are not for your country, my country, that country, it country, our world. 20 million people are suffering with cancer. If you could know that there was a solution that could aid, assist, reverse, recover, restore these situations, would you not want to be a part of that company? Child, I know I won't be. I know I want to be. Heart attack disease, listen to me, 16% worldwide, increased by 345%. No, I ain't reading it wrong. I didn't say 3.45%, 345%. That's ridiculous. That's insane, world. But guess what? We're all stressed out. We're all in a panic. We're all wondering where the next paycheck is coming from. We're confused. We're lost. Guys, we got to do better. Death by stroke, 11% worldwide. Guys, I sat in physical therapy for 6 years, 6 years doing physical therapy. And it used to scare me when I'd go in, because I used to do 3 days a week. Listen, when I'd go in and I'd see a new patient and that person would come in, their hand would either be not able to move or they're limping, one leg just dragging behind them. And why? Because they'd had a stroke. And it was as if it was rampant in Grand Bahama, because there were many stroke victims that used to come through physical therapy. Some more stats, guys. And I promise, nearly done. Alzheimer's disease, 7th leading cause of death in the world. But y'all got to hear this. Did you know that they are now saying that Alzheimer's disease is like having type 3 diabetes? Okay. Y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? Because the brain don't like sugar. And would you believe Alzheimer's and dementia don't start up in the brain, but it ends there because it starts in your gut? Say what, Rutha? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 50 to 70 million people have sleeping problems. And I know you're sitting out there going, well, yeah, I like to stay up late and I like to watch my movies and I like to party and I like to go out. So what you talking about sleeping problems? Man, I just get one little 2, 3, 4 hours, man, I could. Listen, there's a call that I go on every Tuesday. It's called the Microbiome Project. It's led by, I love to call him Dr. Clive Campbell. And in this call, he has taught me so much. He taught the other day how our body needs sleep. It's so important, and it's vitally important because we got something inside us called a microbiome. Okay. This thing inside of us that can't see, feel, or touch. And would you believe that microbiome, certain, what would you call it? Certain uh, critters, as we call them, bugs, bacteria in our body needs us to sleep in order to work and function and do their job. So when we don't sleep, that means that certain bacteria are not able to do their job. Did you know that your organs only recover when you're sleeping? Did you know that? Like, y'all have to understand, this is amazing. The information that I learned on this weekly call, guys, y'all got to get on it. Listen to me. Listen, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday night. It's called the Microbiome Project. You got to get on that call. And if you ain't on that call, you missing it. You're missing it because you aren't learning about you. Anyway, I just get excited. You know how I am, right, guys? I get a little off and crazy. But the reality is raw and alarming. However, there are companies that are investing in research and development to create technologies which aim to solve the world's economic and health problems. There are. And guess what? I got to pop my collar, right? Sankey Global is one of them. Sankey Global is one of those companies. So I want to just give you, I've given you a lot of stats about the world, where we are, where we've been for the past 2 years. But I also want to let's leap forward, because I want to show you the foresight that this company has that we're going to be talking about. Sankey Global is a company that believes in a 100-year legacy. And so I'm going to give you some information about a humanist, and he's a futurist. He's someone that always looks about 25 years into the future. And how will this impact us and on the world, and what does it look like, and what technologies will come into play? Okay, so I'm just going to show you this. So these are scenarios by Mr. Leonard. Okay, so if you look at it, right, it has internet to the top, because if you think about it, internet was like 25 years ago. You know what I mean? A little bit over 25 years. I remember when AOL came out. And like one of my girlfriends said, yeah, I remember that too. And you had nobody to email to because nobody else knew about it. Nobody else knew about it. So you're like, you wanted to hear, you've got mail, but nobody would be able to email you because nobody else had it. So yes, I remember that. Okay. But he also shows where then you had that cell phone. Man, I remember when Beeper was in. Y'all know how old I am, right? Because I remember when I met my former husband, I remember he had a beeper, a pager. I don't remember the cell phones yet, but the pager, I remember. Because, you put your little codes in and send little things through the pages. Pages were big. So from there, it goes into nanotechnology. Well, guys, here at Sankey Global, we have been working on nanotechnology for over 50 years. And Sankey Mayor, which you're going to look at shortly, is a science company behind us. And they've been doing this. They've been working behind the scenes with the microbiome, with nanotechnology, with all these amazing formulas and future-looking things that, we were just not thinking of. But as you look at this scenario, Mr. Gennard talks about health extension of life. Well, guess what? These things are circled because Sankey believes in them. Sankey is doing it. Sankey is what this is all about. So in the future scenarios, Sankey is already there. We already looking at being superhuman, creating superhumans. That is our goal. And superhumans doesn't mean we want the flying people with the cape on and say S on our chest. No, that's not what it means. Superhuman simply means that you want to create a being. You want your body to be able to do what God created it to do. You want your body to heal itself. You want your body to be strong, powerful, have energy. Want your body to be over 100 and still have vitality. So Psyche, we're an international company. Did you hear me? We're an international company of Japanese origin, founded in 2010, whose main objective is to improve the quality of life so you live longer in a healthy way through the best nutritional technology in the world. San means respect and Ki for spiritual or vital energy. And would you believe that Ki San means Holy Spirit? Absolutely amazing. So one of our CEOs, or I should say the CEO, the founder, one of the founders, Mr. Alejandro Tello, you know what his vision is? To be the company that unites and guides more people in the world towards well-being. So we are pushing towards that wellness to make sure that you are well, I am well, we are well. So that is his goal, to make sure that we can push through and have this well-being. But like I was telling you about Sankey Mayor, they've been working behind the scenes for over 50 years. You know, Sankey Global might only be, what are we, maybe 12 years old. But Sankey Mayor, they've been working long time. Microbiome. Man, I tell you, you're going to get on a Tuesday call. Our technological partner is Sankey Mayor, a nanotechnology laboratory in Japan, where all our scientific studies are done and where our active ingredients are made for all of our formulations. And would you believe we own all of the fields that our sourced ingredients come from? So we know what's in the soil. So we can tell you that, yes, this is all natural. Yes, this is plant-based. So where did it begin and why did it begin? Well, in order to understand the secret of longevity, Sankey set out to study the people who live more than 100 years. So that's what Sankey Mayor has been doing. And guess what? In Japan, has the country with the highest longevity in the world. With, I'm talking thousands and hundreds of thousands and tens of thousands of people that are over 89 years of age, and especially the centenarians that are over 100 years old, and they're running around and jumping and doing all sorts of things that a 40-year-old can't even do around here in the what would it be, the Western, so never eat shredded wheat, yes, in the Western hemisphere. Listen, they are doing it. And so Sankey Mayor found the secret. So what did they find? Well, they studied their eating habits, their external factors, and after many years of scientific investigation, guess what they discovered? The secret was in their microcirculation. What did I say? Yeah, your microcirculation. So did you know the circulatory system is made up of a network of more than 100,000 kilometers? Do you know that this can wrap the earth twice? Say what? 2.5 times. 2.5 times. When I think of that, the circumference of the earth, that's how much circulatory system we have running through our body. Shouldn't that tell you how important it is? How vitally important this is? So did you know that the circulatory system is in charge of irrigating blood and oxygen throughout your entire body? And the nutrients that get to the cells flow through the blood? So if the blood can't push and flow and this and that and whatever, guess what? Ain't nothing happening. Doesn't it say in Leviticus, if I'm not mistaken, the life of the flesh is in the blood? Come on now. So for that reason, poor circulation, man, it could cause some things. If you feel you getting old a little too fast, well, guess what? You have an oxidative stress, okay? So you need to get on the ballage. And if you're having that pain and that creaking and they say you have arthritis, listen, you have cell inflammation because of the poor circulation. And if you're feeling lethargic and you're always tired and always want to feel like you're sleeping, man, you got low energy, you need some ballage. You need some ballage. So this is the cause of almost every health problem. Poor circulation. Poor circulation. So in conclusion, listen, if we improve your microcirculation, we improve the health and longevity of you. So if I was to tell you, Sankey, we're the only, did I say only? Only. Me say only. Do you see? ONLY. Only ones to have an advanced and patented technology which improves microcirculation in minutes. Wouldn't you want to take it? Wouldn't you recommend it? Man, listen, you'd be giving this out like candy. And if I could tell you that our products could go from baby to granny, listen, my 3-month-old grandson, he had severe sinus. Like, I'm talking like mucus buildup. It was crazy. And all I'm saying to you guys is that I told my son, of course, came to me, Mommy, what to do? I said, you need to give him the Balage. He get that pop, put that in his baby bottle. The mucus that come out of that baby. Listen, from baby to granny, our products. 80 plus clinics in Japan, they prescribe this product. Y'all heard the word I use it, right? I say sell. I say it on their shelf. What did I just say, guys? Prescribe. You cannot go in Japan and just buy this on the shelf. You can't go in a pharmacy and buy it off the shelf. You have to get a prescription for it. 40 years of science and research in this one product from Microcirculation. Dedicated and committed. And not only that, guys, they are constantly getting better and better. So they started at one level, man, we all the way to Ozod Enzyme 5, which is the formulation, the patented formula within this product. I remember when it was Ozod Enzyme 3. I started 3 years ago. We on 5. So they're constantly working at it. We have over, I think, 3,000 case studies. Y'all hearing me? 3,000 white paper studies. For all those clinicians out there that are like, well, I know about that, child. Listen, we got it. We have the papers to back what we're saying. So we have the latest generation of nootrotics, and it's an advanced technology in Japanese technology that we have here, and it's called Balage. And if you've never tried it, man, you need to get back to the person that brought you this call. If you're on YouTube, hit me up. If you're on Facebook, hit me up. Let me tell you something. You need to get the Balage. And if you want a sample, man, we do have a sample program, you know. We have a sample program. Ask us about it. Ask about that sample program, because in the Bahamas, and I think in Jamaica as well, I believe in Trinidad, I have to confirm, in the United States, you can do the sample program. And in that sample program, guys, guess what? You're going to get the product for free. All you're doing is paying your shipping. All you're doing is paying your shipping. What does this Balage do? Improves microcirculation, it modulates gene expression, inhibits inflammation, helps liver detoxification, decreases the effects of aging, protects your immune system, increases natural energy essential for cells, and reduces chronic inflammation. Are you hearing me? So I'm going to share a video, guys, to just show you what power we have here at Sankey Global, because you have to truly understand, and you only can understand it if you see it. Okay, and so this is talking about the power of the microcirculation. Hold on, let me make sure I got the sound on, because you know sometimes you forget. There we go. Okay, and this is going to tell us about the microcirculation. Just check it in.
As we have said, the circulatory system fulfills very important functions, so having good circulation is indispensable for our health. But how can we know the condition of our blood circulation? The only way to know it is to observe your microcirculation through your microcapillaries. That is to say, the smallest blood vessels in your body, to be able to determine how good your circulation is. For that purpose, there exists a unique Japanese technology which is so powerful that it allows one to observe micrometric spaces invisible to the human eye. And in that way, your blood flow in real time. This is a Japanese technology, and it is called X-Crista. It is a microscanner capable of seeing the microcapillaries in a safe and non-invasive way. Here now, we will show you an example using an X-Crista microscanner to find out the blood flow of a person before and after consuming Balage. As you can see in this test, the first image shows the microcapillaries of a person that has not taken Balage. while in the second image, you can see the microcapillaries of the same person 20 minutes after having taken Belage. In order to know if there is good or poor microcirculation, we must take note of 3 elements. 1. That the form of the microcapillaries does not have deformities and are elongated. 2. That the amount of microcapillaries is abundant. And 3. That the blood flow is not slow. As you can see, the result and efficacy of the product on the body is impressive. Now, visualize if with 1 packet of Belage, you were able to see the surprising changes in only 20 minutes. Imagine what it will do to your body if you take it daily. Would you recommend it? Would you like to recover the biological health of your body? Would you like to be part of helping other people make changes in their lives? Even better, would you like to earn money by recommending it? If your answer is yes to these 4 questions, stick around to see how it is possible to do so.
So yes, guys, I hope you're still with me, and I hope you're listening in and understanding that, listen, we got some amazing stuff here that, I know is absolutely going to blow your mind, because you see that circulation? You see how that blood was flowing? Listen, it's so important. It's vitally, vitally important. So we have Dr. Beher Diaz here. He is the scientific director for Sankey Mayor. Listen what he says. Our ingredients are the only ones. Once again, that word only. I need to look that up to understand the concept of only, because that should be bold. Only ones in the world capable of acting on the inside cells of the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the energy houses of our cells. And we are the only one that have in the world that have these ingredients. So, and I don't mean, the ingredients are all natural. So there are olive and rosemary, but the patented formula of these ingredients, of what they have done with them, is simply outstanding. So we deal in facts and not opinions. We are in the specialized pharmacias down in Mexico, as well as we have our research manuals. And like I said, we have over 3,000 plus studies and trials and clinical trials of our formulations, but we do have the research manuals of the patented ingredients and the main ingredients that created, like the orzoid enzyme, the ONR, auxilianite resets, and the inner 7. What's in it, and what does it do, and why do we have it? But we also have the BSCG stamp of approval, guys. That's so vitally important for the sportsman, for the person that loves to do sports, and you need to have something that's doping free and drug free. Well, guess what? We have it. We're also kosher. For those of other religions and denominations, you don't have to worry about it. We are kosher. And guess what? For those that say, listen, I need stuff that don't have no gluten in it. Well, guess what? We are gluten-free, okay? Gluten-free products, kosher products, and the BSCG stamp of approval, okay? So this is why we're looking for entrepreneurial leaders like you. So if you've been on, you've stayed on, you've watched, guess what? We're looking for you. Are you ready? Are you ready to help us bring this technology to the world? Are you? I know I'm super excited, super stoked. Are you ready? So listen to me and hear me good. We use an intellectual distribution. And I know you're like, okay, now you've lost me. Listen, we're dealing with a business model called network marketing. No, you don't dare cringe your face and say what? No, not doing it. No, not doing it. No, MLM, no. Listen, just pause for a second and listen, man. Network marketing is the best model to show the world something totally new and innovative. Would you know and would you believe that network marketing has built first-time, I'm talking, it is the top industry that has made first-time millionaires and thousands and hundreds of thousands of first-time millionaires. It is the easiest way to reach millions of people, and it is zero risk to yourself because you don't have to buy a whole pile of stock. And especially us having these fulfillment centers in Canada, Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, and being able to ship all over the United States and the world, Like, what do you just say you're waiting on? I'm confused. So you have all the support and resources for that the company offers. You do. So what are you doing? There, you have no apps like Queen Mama said, absolutely no excuse. None. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. Like, one of my mentors, she makes $1.2 million per month, Stormy Wellington, in network marketing. So why are you waiting? But how much are you making? And let me say this to you. If you can sit right now, tap on your phone, go to your bank account, go to your bank account, go to your bank account. You heard me. I want to know how much you got in there. Man, listen to me. If you don't have what you want and you need to pay your bills, to cover what you want, to do what you need this opportunity. And don't go to the next man who ain't got nothing and don't have nothing and don't want nothing. Don't tell him about it. You do you. Because listen, a broke person ain't gonna tell you to go and get rich. Say what now? A broke person isn't gonna tell you to go and get rich. They're gonna hold you down and say, man, that's a scheme. That's fake. Don't do that. Mindset. What are you? A poor man mindset or a rich mindset? So how do you earn money in this company? Well, by recommending the product. So you got to try the product in order to be able to recommend it. 2, by creating a customer network. And then 3, by building a network of distributors, which will do the same. So literally, it's a wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay? I know it sounds simple, and it is simple. Does it take work? Yes. I didn't say net marketing. I am sure I said network marketing. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. Okay? So let's give some examples. Let's see what we can do. So earn by building a network of distributors. It's literally that simple. So you're going to earn weekly by building these teams, these pairs of people in your network, regardless of who invited them. So let's imagine the possibilities. We got to do a little, let's dream, let's go down that road. Okay? So if it's you, and you go out and you find 4 people, right? You find these 4 people, and guess what? They find 4 people. Now, I didn't say you find 4 people and then you just add 4 people. I said you find 4 people who are interested in doing a business, and then they each find 4 people. This is a multiplication business. So if you keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying just by the number 4, because each person is going to get 4, 6 levels deep, you're looking at 5,460 distributors altogether. Now, if each of those distributors went and got 3 customers, 3 clients, now you got about 16,000 customers, over 16,000. So in total of your network now, 6 levels deep, 3 clients, three customers each person finding 4, you got 21,840 people. Now, remember, we talked about pairing up people, right? So now if you take that and divide that by 2, you got about 10,920 pairs. A pair can range anywhere from $4 to $5. Multiply it by 4, you're looking at about $43,000 that you're capable of earning. What a possibility. Now, that's 100% effort, guys. Now, you heard me. I said keep your job and put in about 2 to 3 hours. Now, if that's you, you might not be able to put in 100%. You might only say, guess what? I can put in about 10% because I got my job. My job means my life. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't knocking it. I haven't had a job for over 14 years. I've worked for myself for over 14 years. I've been working from my bed for 7 years. I have never stopped. At one point when I wanted to give up, this opportunity dropped in my lap, and that was after Dorian. I felt so hopeless. But after that, I got back on the saddle, and I have not stopped since. And currently, I hold the highest rank in Sankey in the Caribbean and Canadian market as Diamond Leader. Me, the woman in the bed, So if you want to put in your 2 to 3 hours, which might be to about 10%, well, you could earn about 4,368. See the 50%, you can also see the 1%. The choice is, remember, it's network marketing. So once you put in the work, the choice is yours. So, one of my good mentors, say JD Rockefeller, he always says he prefers 1% effort from 100 people than 100% effort from himself. And some people say, I don't get that. What do you mean? Okay, I have a park filled with 100 pieces of paper on the floor, on the ground. A person comes along and says, man, Ruthann, you need to clean this up. And I'm like, you telling me I got to go pick up 100 pieces of paper scattered across an acre of property? Then I decide every time a person passes, I'm going to let them pick up one piece of paper. So 100 people pass and each person picks up a piece. Well, guess what? The 1% effort from 100 people rather than me putting in 100% effort all on my own. That's what network marketing is about. So furthermore, we have a career plan where you can definitely earn some stuff. Some trips to Paris, trips to Japan. Listen to me, I talking about car bonus. Now, if you ain't want to get your car and you want the cash to go pay your little mortgage, man, you can do it. And weekly commissions are paid here. You can get paid weekly commissions. Are you hearing me? So all this by reaching objectives and those of your teams. So your objectives and those of your team. Now, I always look at it the different way around. I always say, I want to reach the objectives of my team because then I will also automatically be dealt with. So to me, it's the service mentality. Go out there and serve as many people as you can, and then you will automatically be served. You will automatically eat when you teach and help others to make sure that they are eating. So I know you want to know how to start. I know you're on the edge of your seat. You're like, I'm ready. Well, if you're ready, this is where you start. You can start with our basic pack that gives you all of our products. You get to sample every last product we have, which is only 4. And you can start there. Now, if all of these packages are here from $320 to $1,120 and you're going, hold on now, I thought you said I could start and it was a little affordable and all this stuff. What happening now? Well, listen, you can. We have a $170+ pack where you will get a Balage and a Crenou. You'll get 2 Shinkas. And guess what? The company is going to throw in a free Balage. And when they throw in that free Balage, guys, now you got 2 Balage and 1 Crenou. Yes. Are you hearing me? Listen, I am telling you, this is simply amazing. And I remember when I started with the same 620 pack. That's where I started. And guys, when I started back in 2019, December, I actually signed up in November, tried the product for the first time. And when I tried it at the meeting in Florida, guys, let me tell you something. I drank 2 cups of green liquid and it was delicious because it was ice cold. And I remember going back to my hotel and I was getting a magnetic test done by the natural practitioner down in Trinidad and Tobago, Rhonda Isaacs, and she was doing it and stuff. And I say, man, Rhonda, I could feel my fingertips. Is this possible? Now I got to give you the backstory. I know you're like, okay, can't we all feel our fingertips? Guys, back in 2017, in the beginning of the year, I fell in a coma, okay? I was in a coma for about 10 days. When I came out of that coma, I could hardly sit up. I couldn't even look over the door. When my son brought me out, they brought me out in a wheelchair. He put me into the car on the passenger seat. I couldn't even see over the door. Are you hearing me? That's how weak my core was. I could not even put, like, you know how you could sit up? You know, you could pull up yourself and sit up strong. I couldn't even sit up. I tried to look over as we drove away from the Rand in Freeport, and I couldn't see. Like, I could hardly see over the door. Y'all understanding how squished I was? Man, I remember 2019. Now, also, let me tell you that for my hand, by the end of the year of 2017, after that coma, my right arm had gone completely numb. Now, I was clinically diagnosed back in 2016 with a very rare condition called neuromyelitis optica. Not many people have it back in the Bahamas. Like, I think I've met maybe 3 people back home that have NMO. but not many people have it. So after this coma, by the end of 2017, I lost sight in my left eye and my right arm was completely numb. I couldn't walk, like really couldn't walk now. Couldn't lift up, call weak as I don't know what. Guys, let me tell you something. 2019, after Dorian, after losing my car, couldn't go to the gym, hand numb, my left eye can't see out of, I started taking these formulas. But that night, drinking those 2 cups of green liquid, I had to ask Rhonda, how is it even possible for me to feel the tips of my fingers? Because my hand, that arm was numb, like numb, couldn't feel nothing. She said, "Man, Ruth Ann, listen, if the products have what they say they have in it, and they do what they say that they can do, you should be feeling something. Because microcirculation is a serious thing. Guys, it's serious. All I know is that 1, I was able to come off some medication, like half all of my medication. I was able to come off of tramadol and synthetic opioid. I was taking 300 milligrams of that per day. Guys, that's for pain, severe pain. You hear me? I came off of half of my gabapentin. I was taking the max 3,600 milligrams per day. That's 12 pills right there per day that I was taking. I was able to half that. Y'all are understanding the gravity of what I'm telling you. But since then, I'm able to literally, my left eye is now open. Can I see out of it yet? No. The cloud has gone from black to gray. And as the months go by and as it progresses, it seems to be getting a little lighter. I ain't see yet, and I ain't telling you this any miracle drug, but I'm telling you what's happening to me. I only can share you my story. I only can tell you what I'm going through and what I've been through. Okay? But these are some fantastic, phenomenal formulations that we have. So are you ready to start your business with Sankey? Are you? Are you ready? Let me tell you, I wanted to share tonight, and I know I went a little long because y'all know I normally do 30 minutes and I'm done. I be gone. Woo, driving away, booking out of here. But listen, I wanted to share a testimony tonight that was shared with us back in, I'd like to say, yeah, it was like 20, I think it would have been, it would have been like maybe February of 2020, February of 2020. And at that time, this individual, her son, had had a severe accident. He was shot in his head, basically left for dead. I think he died twice on the way to the hospital. Half his brain was out. And I just want to show you what happened to him. And this mother had faith in our products. This mother believed in what we had here. And she started to give these formulations to her son. So this is a 3-minute video that I'm going to share so that you could see what happened and transpired to him and how she was giving these products to her son to really just change what was happening in his life. So sit on the edge of your seat and watch this miracle story.
Got it? Let's see. You got it open. I can help you. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you can learn how to do it here. You can make your own. You just put it in there. It's like the nurses and doctors been doing every morning. Yeah, it does look like crystal light, but it's not, baby. Yeah, it's not crystal light. I tell you that. Good job. So you put your lid back on your cap. But you got to start doing these yourself since it's been helping you a lot. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you can take it off. There you go, son. Good job. Okay.
Don't drink now, yeah, drink.
Good job.
Oh man, I don't know what you've been putting in these drinks, mama, but they real good.
I know. Yep, it's the truth, huh?
Yeah, it tastes like better than Gatorade.
Really?
Man, I'm telling you,
Has it been helping you?
help me every day, give me energy, everything, all in one.
Mm. Are you serious?
I'm serious. It's
Oh
sick as
yeah.
hell.
You serious as sickle cell? Boy, you silly.
I'm serious.
No, but seriously, that's what you've been drinking every day, and you've been doing another one, a red one at night, Crenui, and it's been helping. At least that's what the nurses and doctors are saying. So I'm glad that the products can help some. We all are. You come a long way, Eric. A long way. And the way you pronounce it is Balaj, because I know you'll be like Mary J. Blige.
Balaj. You're right, too. Yeah, Balaj.
It's called Balaj. And the name of the company is called Sankey Global.
Shaky glow.
There it is. That's it. Bam. How you like me now?
Man, I just
You said it's good, huh?
I imagine it cold.
Yeah, you right. That's warm. That's room temperature. So can you
Yeah,
imagine it?
it's
It will.
cold.
There you go. I'm glad you like it, son. You were on that, and I had to put it in your IV. When you couldn't eat and drink, you had Balaj going in your IV. Yeah, that's how serious I was about it. I was not playing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's got a very, very good, refreshing taste. Very good taste.
Very good.
So, guys, I don't know what y'all feel about it, but I know what I see. I see an amazing testimony with amazing products, with amazing formulations from Sankey Global. We have the testimonies to back what we say. So are you ready to start your business with Sankey? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have the Caribbean ambassador on the line. And if she is able to unmute her mic tonight, you know, we wanted to come on and
Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. I am just tearing up. Girl, we just got a promotion. Buy 5 products and you get 4 for free.
Woo!
Let me repeat myself. I just posted in the room. Oh, Jesus. Woo, Jesus. Let me repeat myself. When you purchase 4 products until midnight
5
tonight,
products, 5,
you
purchase 5, purchase 5.
purchase 5 and you get 4 free. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I am sending in my orders right now. Oh, my God. Until midnight tonight.
Calculating.
Ah,
I'm
gee.
calculating.
You're gonna
Oh,
get a free Balaj, you're gonna get 2 Inter7 and a Cronwy Fire.
Oh my God.
There is
Oh my God.
absolutely no company on the planet that does this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, let me hurry up and talk so I can go place my orders. Oh, Jesus. What should I say again, Dr. Ellen? Oh, God, yes, calling you Dr. Ellen because you were just playing the video, with Dr. Helen. And it is so good because even though Dr. Helen is not here with us anymore, because I wanted to say that, but the testimony that came from her with her son, that was an amazing one. So thanks for playing that video with
Yes.
Dr. Helen, Dr. Ruth, and thank you so much.
Yes.
Also, I just want to say to you guys, even with this promotion that was just launched a while ago, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Jamaica. And then Ruth is going to tell me about Bahamas. And then Marva is going to tell me about Canada, because I am in Jamaica. We sell one product in Jamaica for 12,000 Jamaican dollars. And I don't know if my maths is good. 12 fours. Somebody tell me how much is 12 fours. Come, I don't know.
48,000.
48,000 the company just gave me. There are persons in Jamaica right now who is not getting $48,000 for their salary for the whole month.
Wow.
And here, remember, I don't start selling the 5 yet. But the company would have already given me 48,000. I love Sankey Global.
Yes.
There
Yes.
is absolutely no company on the planet that has been giving me free money weeks after weeks, month after month. I am building my business, I'm building my life, I'm building myself because I'm taking advantage. Every time, every month, I buy at least 10 to 20 packets of these free products. I can tell you, I purchase over 50 to 100 products per month out of Sankey Global. Why? Because I wait for these kind of, you can imagine, I'm going to buy 6 packages tonight, Dr. Rutan. Somebody do that calculation for me.
Man,
So
don't do it.
so look at this. I'm going to get 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
You're gonna make over 288,000 in profit. And that ain't the products you bought. That's not the 5 products.
That ain't the products that I bought, which I'm going to make at least close to $6,000 on one. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Ooh, holy cow.
Excited.
Holy cow. I'm putting in an order for 10. I don't know about you, but these products work like clockwork. The products work, they work. I mean, persons were coming into my store today. They said, look here. One lady called me. She said, you see me tomorrow. You see me tomorrow. I gave her the Belage along with the Inner 7 because she was having fibroid problem. I said, look here, drink 2 of the Inner 7 and 3 Belage per day. She said, miss, I don't know what you give me for drink, but whatever you give me for drink, it'll work. And I'm coming back tomorrow when I get paid. I don't business about no rent, no food, no picnic. I just know that for the first time in years, she's getting some relief with her period and the fibroid pain. Come on, guys. Come on. Where are you sitting tonight? How many packages you plan to order tonight? Buy 5, get 4? Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. Let me hurry up and come off. This call has been an amazing call. I told you guys last night that I am addicted. Sankey Global Products is coming like a Coke now. You see those persons who take Coke and they can't come off? I will not, because as soon as I walk through the door in the evening, I want either my Crenew Fire or I want my Asaki tea. When I wake in the morning, I need my Belage and I throw my Inner 7 in it. Let me tell you something. My next birthday, I will be 58 years old, and I dare a 20 or 25-year-old to come and stand up with me. I dare you look better in a 2-piece bathsuit than me. I dare you. I dare you. My skin is beautiful. My mind is, my mental health is good. Everything is good. I am, put it this way, I am reversing age. I am, look here, I am stammer. I'm lost for word. I'm lost for words. So those of you, there are persons who complain about, the compensation plan and this. The company make it up back to us when they give us so much free product. End of story. Yeah. Yes, I can say the compensation plan could have a little bit more in it. But when you really and truly look at the amount of free products that we get per month, it make up back for what we did not get. And a lot of us, maybe, if we take some more time to look at the compensation plan, we would have understood a little more instead of complain. But this amount of free product, I can build my life from this. And I don't see Sankey Global stopping this anytime soon, because sometimes 2-3 times a month, this is what they give us. Guys, let me tell you something. Oh my God, I'm just speechless. So Dr. Rutan, from your hand, ma'am, if I was in Bahamas, how much money would I make from just the free product if I was in Bahamas?
You're going to make, hold on, let me get it for you. I don't want to embellish. I want to give the exact amount. You're going to make $374. $374, and you ain't sell the 5. Let me just add.
You ain't started selling the 5 yet.
I ain't sell the 5. So let me add the 5. Hold on, let me do the 5.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
The 5. Okay, the 5 is $445, and then I add that other one. That's $819 I make.
And people are here talking rubbish.
$819.
Oh my God, step up, Marva. Marva, talk to me. Talk to me about Canada, because I don't know how the Canada money works. Speak to me, you girl.
think Marva should be there. I think, or she
Marva is
stepped
on the
away.
call.
She's there. I think she's just stepped away from her phone. She stepped
Oh,
away from her
maybe.
computer. Yeah.
Okay, because I wanted her to do the maths. But you know, Ruth, and I'm listening to you.
I
You know,
am
I
here.
think
I am here.
Oh, she's there. She's
okay,
there.
come
She's there.
Marva, come with that figure.
It's
Hurry
my
up.
calculator. It's my calculator I was talking to.
Hurry up.
Listen, if I'm stingy and just do the one, right? Not stingy, but you know how it goes, right?
Yeah.
I'll be making 1 second. $376.72 US for just the free.
Who is
Yep.
going to give that? Who is going to walk to your door in Canada and just give you that and say, Marva, you're cute? Who is going to give you that?
Thank you, Global.
Thank you
Hey,
very much. I know I am cute. That's why Sankey Global giving it to
That's
me. And I am purchasing
okay,
10
Ben.
packages
You
tonight.
got the cute for Jamaica, but I got the cute for Canada.
Thank you. And you know, with packaging, with promotions like these, Dr. Rutan, we are able to consume the products.
yes.
We are able to consume as much. And let me tell you something, guys. If there is one other time that you need to have an excellent health, we should not be in a company like this and have good health. I throw good health out the door. My health must be excellent now. That's excellent. That's
Yes.
going with this.
Top health.
And
Top health.
so, oh Jesus.
But this is like giving all the products. We get 2 in a 7 instead of getting a Hasaki. But come on, 4 products?
4. Buy 5,
Hey.
get 4. Oh Jesus. I am putting in my orders tonight. So guys, I just want to say thank
You gotta put it in by
Dr.
midnight tonight.
Rutan, you
This
know, for
order-
that lovely testimony, because it's one thing for us to talk about how good our products are, but it's the other thing when you know for sure that the products work. And your testimony, along with many other testimonies that I've been getting, I've been getting, other team members, Linton on this call. You know, Linton, I must big you up. You're doing absolutely fantastic. And many other persons who are on this call. I'm saying, if we were not getting the testimonies from these products, we would have stopped. And I can tell you guys, a whole lot of things coming in the pipeline, and we are going to take Sankey to the next level. Before, we are not waiting until November or December when people talk about networking, not marketing is not good. We are going to make it good in the Caribbean. Because
Yes.
the team, the leaders, we are knocking heads together, and leaders who were not here are now coming back on board to join forces with us. Let me tell you something. In the next few weeks, guys, it's going to be a pandemonium around here. We are going to ensure that we bring back the love, we bring back the team, because we have the best. Back over to you, Queen Dr. Linton.
Listen, and I love how Linton say they don't only deal with the beauty, they deal with the handsome too. Hey, Linton, I love you.
I don't know how you would know.
And
I don't
listen to
know
me,
how you
he
would know,
said
you know.
64-year-old man now off insulin and metformin after 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Are you
Yep.
hearing me? A 64-year-old man off insulin and metformin after 6 weeks. Let me tell you something. These products, these formulations that we have, these supplements are just absolutely blow your mind. Blow your mind. And trust me, I can't wait to go get my pack.
Look here,
I have
I'm
men knocking at my door for Balaj. I talking knocking, but beating it down. Guys, if I show you the testimonies that I have regarding just the what do you call it? The Balaj for erectile dysfunction. If nobody out there has heard of Pitch a Tent, I am the queen of Pitch a Tent. If you can't do nothing else there, man, we want you to pitch your tent, okay? And pitch it high.
I am the
Hard,
queen in
Hey,
Canada.
and like my friend always says, hard men are good to find. Hey.
Oh yeah, double entendre.
So I want y'all
Let
to
me
say,
tell you.
guys.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead,
I have
Baba.
one guy who got his stuff on Saturday. By Tuesday, he says he can't sleep. These big old erections are waking him up.
It works.
Yeah. Just
Microcirculation
start
is
taking it on
key.
Saturday.
Microcirculation is key, guys. So I want to say to everybody, thank you so much for getting on. You know, I was a little long-winded tonight. I apologize for that. And no, I don't apologize for it
Hell no.
because
No, no,
oh,
no,
hey,
no apologies, no
hey, Joy, what's up?
apologies.
What's up, Joy?
I'm sorry, Dr. Rusan, but thank you for answering. Taking my call. Can you please? I'm diabetes type 2, so I take metformin and insulin. And what you just said a while ago, and I'm 64 years old. That's exactly applying to me. So please tell me how much you took, because I want to get off them. How much?
Hey, Linton, you need to share with Joy exactly what he did to get off the metformin and the insulin.
Please, thank you.
So if you can, Linton, I don't know if you're able to open your mic. You could let us know. I'm sure
right.
it's Purdue Fire.
Can I just share something right there with her, Dr. Rutan?
Please go ahead.
One of my co-workers, the same thing. He's on insulin. He takes sometime 1 or 2 per day. But what I did with him, he's on the Asaki and he's also on the Crenue Fire. But he takes 3 Crenue Fire per day. 1 after breakfast, 1 after lunch, and 1 after dinner. And he is now down to just metformin, no insulin. And he said he's not taking his metformin every day. He's now taking it every other day. But what he does, the Asaki, he blends it with the string bean, cucumber, those things, all those green things. That's what he blends. Okay. He blends his Asaki with. But he takes 3 Crenue Fire per day. 1 after breakfast, in a hot cup of water. 1 after lunch and 1 after dinner. And he said that is balancing quite well. So much so that he's doing his metformin every other day now and no insulin.
Thank you so much, my dear. So, and Hasaki every day, right?
Yes.
Right. But what he doesn't just mix the Asaki like that. He said that he will do his callaloo juice and he put 1 scoop of the Asaki. He will do string bean, chocho, cucumber, all greens. That's what he does with the Asaki, and just put 1 scoop in there, and that's what he have. He drink that 1 time per day. He said sometime 2. But the Crenue Fire, he will consume 3 in 1 day. And what I also tell him too, I said, just in case you decide to pigs out, persons with diabetes, most of the time you don't keep to your diet. And what I can tell you, he exercises a lot, and he also stick to his diet. So your diet is very important.
Right.
You have to cut out, the rice and the flour, the sugar and all of that. But there are times like if him eat a mango or him eat some ice cream, I tell him that immediately drink 1 of the Asaki right after. And that is working perfect for him. You could also talk to Linton. I'm not sure of the formula that he's using, but that is the one that I'm using and it is working.
Hey,
thank you so much, Queen.
Yes, I'm here. This man had me baffled because he's on minimum, meaning he's using, because of financial constraints, he's using 1 each per day and sometimes 1 scoop of the Hasaki, but he's changed his diet, right? And when why I'm convinced that he's not telling me any lies is that he ordered a 2nd time, and he's the one who is totally excited, telling me how things are going with him. Yes, he did an amputation in February, and it wasn't that happened. It wasn't healing up. And since he started using the products, the nurses at the clinic are saying, hey, what you doing? I mean, this thing is almost done healing up now. I mean, oh, by the way, that was after the 6 weeks. Now he's at 6 + 6, 12. He's at about 12 weeks now, and the foot is healed up. The other foot, he never had any feeling in it. And him said, no, he's feeling sensation in the foot. He knows when somebody touch it, and he's feeling the circulation coming back. Yeah. His eyesight that was
the 3rd leg.
Hello, I'm not done. His eyesight that was dim, he's now seeing stuff clearer and clearer. Yep. He never realized it was working so fast. He went into hypoglycemic shock one day because he was still taking his meds and the product. So since that, he's off of since that, he's now down to 1 insulin shot per day when needed, which is a 15 milligram. Don't say he's cut out the 30 milligram. He's gone done with the metformin. He has the 15 shot as backup, and that's once in a while when he does a little extra thing, and probably need some.
Right.
But he's
Wow.
doing fine. He's the one calling me and telling me how excited he is. I mean, one day when he called me and I heard his exciting voice on the phone, I went, Jesus Christ, what happened to him now? I wonder if this is his son calling me to tell me something bad.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it, man. Him sound young and fresh, younger than me. Yeah, these
Wow.
products work.
wow. Praise
I love it.
God.
I love it. I love
Wonderful.
it. Praise God for real. Listen,
Wow.
I am super excited to hear all of these testimonies. But Dr. Denise, I know you're out there. Dr. Denise, come to the forefront. Are you there? Are you there? Dr. Denise. Yes, Joy.
I'm sorry. Would Queen Bev, would you be able to please post the testimony if it's possible on the chat for me, please? Because I'm trying to write it, but I'm not able to write everything down. I don't
No,
want to
man, you
forget.
don't need to write, darling. It's just 3 cranial fire per day: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Okay, so
Mix your asake with all kind of green. Anything
okay,
green. That's it.
okay, all right. Thank you. Okay,
All right,
thank
no
you so
problem.
much.
So
You're most
listen, Dr.
welcome,
Denise,
darling.
Dr. Denise, I know I'm bringing you to the forefront by way of St. Lucia and Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Denise, I know you do some miracles with what you do,
Woo-wee.
with the circulation that you do. But I know even in that, what in
She is
using
the
these
boss.
formulations, listen, she has seen some amazing things happen when she has added these formulations to what she does. So Dr. Denise, can you share with us, like, just give us a short testimony of maybe one of the best things that has happened with some of your clients that you've seen over these years?
Wow, it's so many, but I'll give you the best. I've seen it work, and I'm not saying this to mitigate or to say it cures or whatever. In our world, we say reverse, recover, and restore. And I'm very particular, but my most, cases are really cancer cases I deal with. And I have seen stage 4 cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, everything just went into remission within 3 to 6 months. Everybody's budget is not the same. So as Linton was saying, that they want to get well and use it, accordingly to their budget. But folks, I'll tell you this much. You see, these formulations are engineered to strike at the very core of the cells that has gone rogue in the human microbiome in the body. And we have to understand the science behind this. And the science behind this is God-given technology, I will say, because studying genes and genetic predisposition at that level, I can tell you it's zoning into the mitochondria of these cells and repair the signals, which is the chromosomes, the proteins, the amino acids, enzymic signals that will build a cell, a healthy cell in the body. And if we are to follow this program, as Queen Bev and Dr. Rutan has been talking before concerning the diet and everything with Linton's person there, I am telling you, the body will be repaired. And that is just one of the case. Kidney failure, stage 4. I have worked people on dialysis twice for the month, and twice for the week. And dialysis is not cheap here in Trinidad. It's over 10,000 to do one session of dialysis. So, you do the math. And they have been on their large Chronofire, the inner 7 accordingly, because I know a lot of people have their little questions on the inner 7 when it comes to the kidneys and potassium. But again, that leaves to, work with your practitioner or your medical advisor as to how you take it. And folks, let me tell you something. All these issues stem to one thing: circulation and how the diet runs in the system. That is what they don't tell you. That is what our MDs don't tell us. And we must understand. I was listening to the Chronofire there with the diabetes. Let me tell you something. Chronofire is so potent that is like the number one underlying factor factor in starting the breakdown of metabolism in the body, because it does just more than what that video says in at that minute level. It goes deep into digestion. Liver, pancreas, spleen must be regulated because it helps in breaking down your proteins, amylase, lipids. It might be fancy words, but listen, we have to speak the language. Fats, carbohydrates, trans fats, everything. And what is worst is that when people doesn't realize, when you are diagnosed as a diabetic, it means that you had cardiovascular issues before, because diabetes stem from circulation issues and cardiovascular issues. So there you have it, folks. Hope it has been some enlightening to you guys.
Wow, 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 wow. That was simply amazing. Amazing, amazing.
Amazing, girl. We love you. Amazing.
Listen, guys, so for that being said, I'm sorry, like I said, no, I'm not sorry that I did this, because guess what? Y'all heard some fantastic, phenomenal testimonies that can blow you out of the water. So guess what? We do this call every night at 6, well, not every night, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because Tuesday we have our microbiome call. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you can find us on this link. So get back to the person that brought you to this call. It's at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So 6 p.m. Jamaica time, 6 p.m. Central, and then 7 p.m. Eastern. That's Canada, that's United States, that's Trinidad and Tobago. That's the time that you would get on. So invite your friends, bring them back. Let us share the power of what we have here at Sankey Global. My name is Dr. Ruth Ann, out of Freeport, Bahamas. Yes, by way of Alabama. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm telling you guys, the way I look at things, service to humanity, guys, is service to God.
Amen.
Good night, my friends, and thank you so much for joining us. Good night,
you.
guys.
Good night, everybody.